matter how hard you try. It will never happen. You know the reason why?
Why?
Because the first thing you get when you meet a Jamaican is our respect. The first thing you get when you meet a Jamaican is our trust. So that's not something you earn. It's something you get from the get-go. You know? That's what I mean when I say you can never earn it. You don't have to. You already get it when you meet us, right?
Yeah, man.
It's all up to you now. What you do to keep it, you know? Yeah, man. Because, you know, from the moment you start breaking that trust, my friend, it's going downhill from there.
Yeah.
From the moment you start the disrespect, it's going downhill from there. But that's the first thing you will get when you meet a Jamaican. You get the trust and you get the respect. You know? Yeah, man. Because that's the way we were brought up. That's the way we were raised, you know? Coming out of slavery, you know?
Yeah.
Your parents, your grandparents, your great-great-grandparents, they teach you to treat people a certain way. You know? So, you know, was born in you, my friend, you know? Yeah, man. So remember that, man. That's the first thing you get when you meet a Jamaican, you know? Don't worry about the respect and the trust. You already get that when you say hello. You know? Yeah, man. That's what it is. That's why we say Jamaica, one love, my friend.
Yeah.
Bob Marley says one love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. I like my version better. I say one love, one heart. Let's get together and drink Red Stripe.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's how we do it, man. Yeah, man. Now, looking around the island, guys, you're going to notice lots of mountains. Now, 70% of the island is mountains. More than half of that 70% is over 1,000 feet above sea level. The tallest mountain goes to the heights of 7,402 feet, and that's called the Blue Mountain. And if you ever heard about the Blue Mountain coffee, that is where that coffee is grown, man. One of the best coffee in the world too, you know. First drink of that coffee, my friend, will open your eyes forever. It's that good. 66% of the island is covered in limestone. The limestone we use to do a lot of stuff. We use it in road construction. We use it in the building of our houses. Parts from the limestone is also used to make cement. But the most important thing the limestone does for us is that it acts as a natural filter for our water here. We have 150 rivers on record. We name 120 of them. So where you find the water is naturally filtered through the limestone, it's 90% pure. Plus we have our water treatment plants that are strategically placed all over the island, which helps to treat the water. So we don't recycle the water here. It's naturally filtered and treated, so it's good to drink. No problem, man. You guys know what else is good to drink here too, right?
Appleton rum.
Yeah, alright. But my favorite is the 151 overproof rum. So the first drink of that rum will make you see things you've never seen before. Yeah, man. It's all good. Now the Appleton has a wide varieties of rum, right?
Yes.
The Appleton Special. As for me and my friends, we like that one. We like to drink that one with Pepsi. You know, ever since Michael Jackson did that advertisement with Pepsi, Jamaicans just go crazy for Pepsi. Don't get me wrong, you know, we use Coca-Cola. Only when we can't get any Pepsi, you know. Yeah, man. So you may drink rum and Coke. Here we drink rum and Pepsi, my friend. Yeah, man. So we like drink the Appleton Special with Pepsi. Now we have Appleton has 3 other rums. They're very nice, dark rums. The Appleton VX, the Appleton 8 years old, and the Appleton 12 years old. Very smooth rum. All you need is a few cubes of ice, and you sip that rum, man. Can't go wrong. And you can't miss that rum, you know, because all 3 rum comes in a bottle that is curvy, kind of shaped like a woman, right? So when you see it, you'll know. Here on the island, you know, we have a saying, you know. We say if the bottle is sexy, you don't need Pepsi. That's how we do it, man. Yeah, man. So you can check those rums out, man. They're real good, you know. And you guys, do you guys like Baileys?
Yeah.
Well, we have a drink here which is called Sangster's Rum Cream. We have it in many different flavors. It's just like the Baileys, but it's better. The reason why I say is because the Baileys, it's whiskey base. The rum cream, it's rum base. So it's very good. Yeah, man. A little bit thicker than the Baileys too. So we have that over crushed ice You put that all in your coffee. Instead of the cream, you use the rum cream. You pour it over ice cream. It's good in many different ways, man, you know?
And what did you call it, sir?
Sangster's rum cream. It's very good, man.
We bought some kind of rum cream here once before.
Yeah?
That's probably.
Maybe it's it, you know? Yeah, man. It's real good, man, I'm telling you. At night, when you find it a little bit difficult to go sleep, you want something nice and smooth, you know? Pour a little bit in a cup, my friend. Leave it on the bedside table, man. Tossing and turning, you can have that, you know? But if you let your wife get a drink of that before you, she's gonna turn and look at you and say, hey, let's get it on. Yeah, man.
So where can we find it?
It's all good, man. It's all good, but it's no problem. Well, to be exact, you know, even if you guys just want to look or just to take some taste or look around for maybe like 10, 15, 20 minutes on the way back to the ship here, there's a shop, souvenir shop like close to the shipping pier, like about 3 or 4 minutes away from the shipping pier. I could make a quick stop here for you guys to go around, look around and sample some of the rums and the rum cream that they have there. Okay. Yeah, man?
Yeah, man.
Alright, no problem, man. So this era we're going through is a community called Oakville, guys. Back in the 50s and 60s, Oakville was just a small fishing village. If you look through the trees here, to my right, you see the boats they have out there in the water, close to the shorelines. That's the boat that they used to go fishing in. It's called King Fiber. That's the name of those boats, you know? Yeah, man. So fishing was the major source of income here back in the 50s and 60s. It's no longer the major source of income. It still is, but you know, they have tried lots of other different stuff here as well. So we fish for many different types of fish here. We fish for the red snapper, the yellowtail snapper, the grey snapper. We fish for like the grouper, the parrotfish, the jackfish, the shark. We have a wide variety of fish. But when you do like sport fishing, because we have up to 5 fishing tournaments per year, where you have like boats coming in from different Caribbean islands and even as far as Miami to compete in those tournaments, where we fish for like the kingfish, the mahi-mahi, the yellowfin, that's the tuna, and we fish for like the marlin. Yeah, man. So you know, that tournament we have 5 of them per year, you know? Yeah, man. So fishing here is good, guys. It's real good. The good thing about it is that you don't have to necessarily get a fishing license to do certain type of fishing here. You don't have to get a fishing license to do spear fishing or anything like that. The only issue is there's certain areas you're not allowed to fish in. Those areas are designated fish sanctuaries, breeding grounds for fishes and stuff like that. So you're not allowed to fish in those areas. But other than that, feel free, man. Yeah, man. This area that we're about to approach, guys, is called the Trial Estate. Back in the 17th century, it was a sugarcane plantation. Today, it has been converted into a gated community. To the left and right, you'll find the Trial Golf Course, and this golf course is in the top 5 you'll find in the Caribbean. It was also made famous when they hosted the Johnny Walker Championship of Golf. They hosted it for 5 years in a row. Now, this is also where you find quite a few celebrities going on vacation. To the left and top of the hill, you'll find guys like Lennox Lewis, Ralph Lauren, Bill Cosby, Tiger Woods, Kenny Rogers. That's just to name a few of them owning vacation homes here. You find buildings on this property that dates back to the 17th century. These buildings, guys, they don't knock them down. They try to keep them in somewhat of a good condition. They said that those buildings add character to the property. If you look off to your left, you get a glimpse of some of those buildings right there. Yeah, man. So all over the property you find roads like that, you know? Yeah, man. So you have to have some serious, what they call cheese.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, man, to live in areas like these, you know? I was told the other day that the only reason why Tiger Woods still has his vacation home here is because his wife did not know anything about that one, you know? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So you get a glimpse of the golf course to your right, but the golf course starts over to your left. When you play golf, you drive under the road, you know, to go over and to the other side. There's a water wheel to our left here, guys. It's spinning today. That's it. That water wheel is more than 200 years old. This water wheel was also used on this property. It was used to power the rollers that they used to extract the juice from the sugar cane back when they used to make lots of sugar here, guys.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Now the community up ahead, guys, is called Sandy Bay. The Sandy Bay community is one of the first free villages that was founded here in this section of the island. Now, as I was telling you about the slave rebellion back then in 1831, lead up to the slave being freed in 1838. But here's the thing now, these guys, while they got their freedom in 1838, they had nowhere to go, no land to call their own. So a lot of these guys used to still work on these plantations for little or no pay, some for just food to eat or somewhere to stay. Back then there was a lot of Baptist churches, lots of Baptist ministers here, and they didn't like how these guys were still being treated, and they wanted to do something about that. So they came up with a plan. The plan was all the Baptist churches here should gather their money together, all their monies into one. And what they would do, they would use those monies now to purchase land. Wherever they purchase land, they would give those lands to the slaves, and they would call those areas a free village. This community we are about to drive through, the community of Sandy Bay, that is how this community got started. This was one of the first free villages that was founded here in this section of the island. The community has grown a lot. It has gone way beyond the mountains, you'll see to your left. Have you ever seen the Cool Runnings movie or the Bobsled movie?
Yeah.
Scenes from that movie was filmed right here in this community too. Now, I'm not sure you remember the scene in that movie where the guy used to get up, put on his sneakers in the morning and would go jogging, and he would have a lot of little kids and a lot of folks running behind him. He would always pass a group of folks who were always cheering him on. And there was always that little boy that stand in the front of the crowd and yelling, "Go man, go! Yeah man, that little boy was me.
Really?
I'm just messing with you, man. I'm really messing with you.
We'll pull up YouTube and
I'm only messing with you. Yeah man, but this was a scene for quite a bit of that movie. You remember the bar scene though, where the guys went in search of the coach to convince him to coach him, and he was in the bar drinking, yelling, listening to the radio, making a lot of noise? That scene was done right here in this community. There was a bar called Lollipop, that's where the scene was filmed. If you look off to your right, where the red buildings are, yeah man, that's where the bar was, in the back right there. It's no longer there though, you know? That's the spot, you know?
That's wild. That's crazy.
Yeah man, we say feel the rhythm, feel the vibes, come on, get ready, it's bobsled time. Yeah man. Now it is said that Jamaica has the most church per square mile than anywhere else in the world. We pass about 4 churches back there, guys. That's also true if you check the Guinness World Book of Records. There's another church here too. But what they fail to mention though is that we also have more bars per square mile than anywhere else. Yeah man, you see beside every church here you will find a bar. If it's not directly beside it, it's across the street from it. You see how many bars we just passed the way down, man? This is a church that is also used as a school. And all of these buildings you're looking at to the left and right, these are all bars, my friend. But here's the thing though, even though we have good rum here, and there's so much bars, you won't find any drunk drivers on the road, and that is always a good thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah man, you see the drivers here, they don't drink and drive. They smoke and fly. Yeah, man.